Our New Trier game for this week between the New Trier Trevians and the Glenbrook South Titans. Second game of the cross conference. New Trier won the first one 5-1. Glad to have you with us. That's Teddy Rosinski out on the left. And Ryan Spellman in center. There's Ryan. In right field, it's Mike Wertheimer. At third, Chris Harang. Shortstop today, Mark Mazzoni. At second, Danny Keogh. And Bob Anderson over at first.
Thank you.
Their battery today, Ross Cousins and Steve Marte. They have, what's happened is they are doing some construction work here at the field, and we had to make a little move today. So we're back behind the plate. There's a pitch outside a ball. We've got to shoot through the screen, so you'll see bits of the screen as an obstruction here today. Ross Cousins on the mound, 2-0. Now the pitch, high and away, a ball, 3-0. Three and 0 the count. Low and away, ball 4. And a walk.
Hi, Rick.
And in there for a strike, strike one. Bottom or top of the first inning. There you can see kind of a crosswind today. Throw to first, runner back. Now the pitch in there for a strike. Nice sunshiny day. A little bit on the chilly side. Pitch outside a ball. And 1-2 on the count. Again, we're shooting through the screen today. A little bit different than what we usually do. Cousins delivers. High pop-up. Bob Anderson calls for it. Has it for the out. That's out number 1. 1 away. Runner on at first via the walk. Marte sets up on the outside. Swing and a ground ball. Slow roller foul. Strike.
Hey, Jimmy, how are you?
Next week, here on the network, on this station, New Trier Niles West. And they got the runner picked off.
So help him.
They had him going the wrong way. And the tag out. And there's 2 away. 2 down, nobody got. Glad to have you with us. Takes a pitch low, a ball.
What'd you say?
Well, what the hell, long shaft, slow swing, get the hell out of it.
Yeah, but it's there.
We're not in our usual spot, so we get to hear a little bit more of the conversation around the cage.
You gotta get out. You gotta get out.
Deuces on the count, I believe.
Yeah, sometimes I think that they say take the stick back here.
I can't do that.
You can't do that.
Swing and a miss. Strike.
Back inside.
Now it's deuces on the count.
Then they lift it.
That's not me, though.
Not much of a crowd today. A little bit too chilly.
And then you'll sit out. So it's fine.
That's a ball. And the count goes full.
What I do is
3 and 2.
I just drag it back here.
3 and 2.
Yeah, but I'm moving, I'm using right hand tackle.
I took away with my left eye.
2 out. Nobody on.
And I got my
Now the pitch. Swing and a squibber foul. And the count holds full.
easier. I saw him down here in the back row.
That was a good game with Stevenson. I didn't see
Cousins.
So
Now the pitch. Another squibber foul.
tomorrow today.
Fouling a few off.
it's gonna warm up. I got a letter
Trying to work Cousins for a walk.
from Diana's mother, Diana's sister.
Now the pitch on the way outside a ball, and he did it.
So they always
So run around at first.
About what?
2 away. Top of the first inning. Game 2 of the doubleheader on the full network. Only game on Lyceum. There's a throw to first. Runner back in time. And that's the problem sometimes when you're trying to shoot through a screen. Nice job by Marte and snapping that ball down there. Runner won't go anywhere. No ball. Well, I misspoke with regards to how the playouts are going to work this year. There's a high pop-up foul. This year, they're going to do a baseball super sectional. So the teams will be seeded into regionals, and I'll give you the 16 teams and the 15 other teams in the regional here. And then from the regional to the sectional, which is again at Niles West, there's a ground ball, slow roller, right to Anderson. And that takes care of that. In the inning, no runs, no hits, one man left. At the end of half inning of play, no score. And Spellman will lead it off. Now, I'm trying to do two things at once here. Okay, the sectional pairing. In the Niles West sectional, 16 teams. Deerfield, Evanston, they will be one of the hosts of the regional. Glenbrook South, Highland Park, that's a ball. Lake Forest, Notre Dame, North Chicago, Glenbrook North, Maine East, there's a strike. Maine South, Niles North, Niles West, Waukegan. Strike three, and Spellman gone. And here's Mazzoni. Waukegan, Loyola, New Trier, and Zion Benton. So basically everything right up the shore. The winner of that sectional, now the regional sites are Evanston, Maine South, and Waukegan. There's a strike. And the winner of that, the winner of those sectionals those regionals will play in the sectional at Niles West. The winner of that sectional will play the winner of the Fenton High School sectional at Northwestern University in the super sectional. There's a high fly ball. Left fielder waiting for it. He has it for the out. Quickly 2 up, 2 down here. Here's Teddy Rosinski. Teddy Rowe. Teddy's been in something of a slump of late. I'd like to see him break out of it. This is the time of year where everyone's got to be getting themselves in the groove for the playoffs. The playoffs will begin May 20th. That's a Monday. There's a strike. So the regionals will be the 20th. Wait a minute. I had it listed here. 16 teams. Well, it'll be the 20th, 21st, possibly the 22nd and 3rd. And May 25th will be the regional final. That's a Saturday. Swing and a miss, strike. So Ted Rosinski, left fielder for the Trevs. Pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball. Second baseman has it. Over to first. And 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. Score. We'll be back with more. First pitch of the inning. Outside a ball. Time called.
Let's go, 2-1.
Bob Albrecht. Albrecht hits a ground ball up the middle, base hit. First hit of the ball game by either side. Albrecht a little single right back up the middle. And a runner on. Here's Keith Christensen. Christensen, a pitcher-catcher, takes a strike, pitching today. Look back to first. Squares to bunt. And a bunt taken by Cousins. The sacrifice works. And Albrecht over to second. Here's Alex Lofgren. Lofgren, the batter, takes a strike on the outside corner. Boy, some of these names, I'm so used to some of these guys for Glenbrook South, but a lot of young new faces on this roster. There's a strike. I'm going to get that next year with New Trier. A lot of turnover. Time called. Lofgren steps out. Runner at second, 1 out. Second inning, no score. Ross Cousins on the mound. Outside a ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Strike 3. And there's 2 down. Here's Chris Chromitis. Chromitis, the batter.
Go, Chromie!
Now the pitch outside the ball.
Side. Go, Chris!
Ball 1. Now the pitch on the way. Pop up. And out of play.
Put it up the middle, Chris.
A windshield whacker back behind us. 2 out. 1 on. And the ball gets away. Albrecht over to third.
Go, 2-3.
Chromitis, number 8 man in the Titans lineup. Low ball.
Go. Yeah, Chris. Put it up the middle, Chris.
Boy, I can tell I'm getting old. 30 years of doing high school sports. Ball 4. 30 years in high school sports. Knees don't work like they used to. Back doesn't work like it used to. So runners at the corners. With 2 out. Here's Tony D'Agostino. Tony D'Agostino, number 9 man in the batting order. Takes a ball low. So runners at the corners, 2 out. Inside a ball. I'm a little surprised this year. There's a pitch in there for a strike. Previous years I've heard what the college players coming out of New Trier have been doing. This year I have not heard. Strike 2. New Trier has 4 baseball players and of course the 1 basketball player. Actually, there's 3 basketball players playing D1. There goes the runner. They got him in a rundown. The other guy's not moving. Now there he goes. They throw back there, and he's safe. Now they throw over to second. Got him! So some poor base running. And here's Chris Harang. You know, the object in that, on a delay double steal, there's a ball inside, is that you want to get that runner from first going to second quickly. Make them. There's a long fly ball. Back it goes. It's out of here. Home run. Oh, my. That got out of here in a hurry. Chris Harang pops a home run. This was almost a crosswind as the line shot out of here by Chris Harang. A little low, knee high or thigh high, and not much question to that. Gave up early as that one goes about 5-10 feet out of here. Home run for Harang. Harang on a home run hitting tear. And Harang pops one out of here to left field. The wind didn't do very much to that one. A nice thigh-high reach for that one. Good extension. And Harang pops a home run for the Trevians. So the first hit of the ball game for the Trevians is a home run. And here's Bob Anderson. He takes a strike. Chris Anderson, the batter. Takes a low. Ball. 1-1. Outside a ball. 2-1. I pop up on the fists. Whoa! Dropped it. So safe for an error. That sun can be a pain sometimes. And here's Brett Sortle. There goes the runner. There goes the throw. Not in time. Stolen base for Bob Anderson. Outside a ball. Brett Sortle. Runner on. Thanks to that error. Into stolen base, a high fly ball. Left fielder moving back, waiting. Has it for the out. And there's one away. One down. And here's Mike Wertheimer. Mike Wertheimer takes a strike. Mike, the right fielder for the Trevians. There's a strike. Second inning. Now the pitch on the way, high, a ball. Inside a ball. Deuces on the count. Little squibber foul, windshield whacker. Deuces on the count. Continues. Christensen looks back. Now the delivery outside. And now the count goes full. 3-2. High ball 4. And a Wertheimer draws the walk. And here's Danny Keogh, the second baseman. 2 aboard. That's a ball. Run in on the home run by Harang to lead off the inning. Now Keogh sets. Pitch on the way. Squibber up the middle. Dropped it. Everybody safe. And the second error of the inning. So the bases are loaded. And here's Steve Marte. Marte bats with the bases loaded. On the pitch. In there for a strike. Strike one. Bases loaded, 1 out. Swinging a ground ball. They'll play it to the plate. Throw to first in time. DP 1, 2, 3. And the inning over. 1 run on 1 hit. And 2 left. We'll be back with more. So D'Agostino gets another shot at life here. Batting in the top of the third. He was at bat when the double steal didn't work. Inside a ball. Managed to get the runner out at second base for the 3rd out of the inning. Swing and a miss, strike. So through 2 innings, the Titans have left 3 on base. There's a stretch. Trevians have left 2. Glenbrook South and New Trier. Low ball. Third inning. Trevians leading 1-0 on the home run by Chris Harang. And Cousins gets him. Caught him looking. 1 up and 1 away. Here's Lawson, the leadoff batter. Connor Lawson.
Hey, sweetie. What's going on? You come over and see me at your house.
Connor Lawson. Pitch on the way. Outside a ball.
Did you give my license?
Hot shot. Through for the base hit. Single to right. And here's Luft. Steve Luft takes a pitch low, a ball. Slow roller. Shortstop over. No, he dropped it. Everybody's safe. Danny Keogh dropped the ball, so everybody's safe. 2 on. Here's Sowich. Steve Sowich. Pitch outside a ball. Nobody going. Got some pretty good size on this Glenbrook South squad this year. Ross Cousins delivers. Strike on the outside corner. Two on. 1 out. Cousins looks back. Now the delivery outside. Gets away. And again, nobody going. As Steve Monte very quick on his feet. Getting outside for that. Gallagher on deck. Sean Gallagher. Number 3 batter in the lineup. Batting here. There's a strike. Sowich walked his last time up. 3rd inning. Ball 4. This one ball. This one gets away. Now goes out to left field. And another error. And the run scores. I'm not going to say who the error's on because I don't really know here, but in any case, Second error of the inning, and the run comes home. Here. Sawich continues to bat.
Let's go, 2-9. Right there. Hey, let's go, 2-9.
Sawich continues to bat. Swinging a ground ball. Whoa, up, picked up, thrown, not in time. The error. Over to third. Goes left, and he's safe. And so runners at the corners. Third error of the inning. And here's Gallagher. One out. Runners at the corners. Third error. Trier playing a little game of dropsy here. Pitches low, a ball. That's a ball. Well, we do things like this. The swing and a ground ball. And again. And everybody's safe. Hey, you really can't blame Ross Cousins for this. But it can make life very difficult for a pitcher. Throw to first, runner back. The way things are going, I wouldn't want to throw to first base. There's a strike.
Nice pitch.
Here's Albrecht. He singled his last time up. First hit of the ball game. Were the Titans. Outside a ball. So the Titans have taken the lead. Thanks to some miscues. Go to first, runner back. Out in the field on the part of the Trevians here. Outside and low, a ball. Inside, ball 4. So the bases are loaded. And here's Keith Christensen. One out. And there for strike, strike 1. A pitch outside, a ball. 1-1 the count. That's in the dirt low, a ball. Time called as Coach Marte, catcher Marte out to have a word with Cousins. Yeah, he's a coach, I suppose. Catchers usually are. That's their job. To do a lot more than just simply catch the baseball. I think he was upset Cousins crossed him up, perhaps. Bases loaded. The delivery. Swing and a fly ball drops in for the base hit. The center field. Here comes the runner home. Here comes the throw, not in time. A 2-run single. And now we've got the courtesy runner over at first. And out comes Coach Pickett to have a word with his pitcher, Ross Cousins. In some ways, you got to feel sorry for Ross. This hasn't been Ross's problem. And we do have
2 outs now. Come on, guys.
Brett Wilson warming up. Line shot, base hit, right down the line. Another single. That's 5 runs in the inning. And still only 1 out. Here's Chromitis as the Titans have batted around here in the top of the 3rd. He wanted to call time. Takes a pitch outside the ball anyway. Chromitis, the batter. Outside the ball. They'll look back. Top of the order due up for the Trevians. Threaten the runner. Get him to go back. I got too many rosters hanging around my score sheets here. That's Pat Baldwin running. That's second. In there for a strike. How they pitch. Low, way away. And the bases are loaded. Marte out. Now back up, and here comes Coach Pickett, and that will be all for Ross Cousins. But again, don't blame this on Cousins. Blame this one on the Trevian fielders. 4 big errors in this inning. And Brett Wilson on in relief. Brett Wilson now pitching. And he'll face D'Agostino. Second time he's batting here in the inning. 10th man to bat. High pop-up, foul, and a windshield whacker. Strike 1. Still 1 out. And that was D'Agostino. And he struck out to lead off the inning. Threatened to throw to third. Keep that runner close. Now the pitch. A strike. Five runs in, bases loaded. Top of the 3rd. Ground ball. Through for the base hit. 1 run. And everybody holds. 1 run in. Here's Lawson again. Fouled one off. windshield whacker. Strike. Swing and a ground ball, comebacker. Throw to first, and that'll do it. Somehow I missed an out. Ryan Spellman takes a strike. Strike one. For the Titans in the top half of the third inning, they scored 5 runs on 5 runs on 4 hits. They left 3. 1 strikeout, 1 walk. 3 errors. Ryan Spellman. Line shot through for the base hit. A single for Spellman. And here's Mazzoni. Mark Mazzoni. I have a feeling Spellman's going to run here. The look over. There he goes. Ball. Here's the throw, not in time. Spellman with the stolen base. And the coach out to have a word. Setting the play up. You talk too much, you worry me to death. You talk too much, you even worry my pet. You just 1-0 the count on Mazzoni. There's a strike. And the count evens up. At aces. Bottom of the third. Inside corner for a strike. Mazzoni shortened up the bunt. Didn't like that pitch. Out to the outside with a little too outside the ball. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And here's Teddy Rosinski. So Ted Rosinski bats. And Teddy gets hit by a pitch. So, first and second for Chris Orang, who sent a dinger out of here. This is the last time up. Takes a pitch high, a ball. Chris has been showing a lot of power this spring. That's a ball, curves around the plate. There's a strike. You can see Chris has a very stocky, compact batting stance. Fouls went off. Bob Anderson on deck.
got him now, Frank.
Get a hit now.
High pop-up. Everybody calling for it, and then got it. 2 down, and here's Bob Anderson. Anderson safe on an error last time up. Stranded when Marte hit into the double play. There's a fly ball. Left field. Left fielder going back. He can't get to it. Bounces up off the wall. Anderson on his way to third. Here comes the throw. Not in time. Stand-up triple for Anderson. Here's Sortle. Brett Sortle. And it is now 5-3. Favor of the Titans. Outside corner for a strike. And now inside the ball. So the Trevians, 2 runs on 2 hits in the inning. 2 out. Anderson 90 feet away at third.
Actually, base hit does it. Base hit does it.
High fly ball down the line. Foul, and the wind takes it up against the screen. The wind today kind of blowing cross field. Ground ball, little comebacker, slow roller. The throw not in time, everybody safe. And score that as a hit. Here's Wertheimer. So 3 runs, and it's now down to 5-4. Look back. And Sortle back. There's the ball. Inside. Here's Mike Wertheimer. He walked his first time up. Batting here in the 3rd inning. And takes a strike. Well, we got the big home series, 2 of them, against Niles West and then Maine South. And boy, that Maine South game, the big one, to kind of finish up the season. Although there's the last game with Mount Carmel. I don't think they're going to get that game with Libertyville. I don't know. That usually they schedule it, but I do have it on my schedule. There's a foul ball back. Another windshield whacker. But I don't think with the playoffs starting on the 20th, the same day that game was originally scheduled, I don't think they'll play it. High pop-up. Everybody giving chase. Second baseman out. Has it for the out. And the inning over. In the inning, 3 runs on 3 hits. A hit batsman and 1 left. And we go to the 4th inning. Luft to lead it off. Takes a pitch low, a ball. And outside the ball, 2-0. 4th inning. And that is low. And a strike. 3 and 1 to left. 2, 3, and 4 due up. Here for the Titans. High fly ball. And Spellman has it for the out. Out number 1. Here's Solich. Inside the ball. Brett Wilson on in relief of Cousins. And a long fly ball, curving, but caught. Teddy Rosinski has it for the out. Quickly 2 up, 2 down. Here's Gallagher.
Come on, Brent.
Foul ball back. Trevians have Keogh, Marte, and Spellman scheduled to bat in the bottom of the 4th.
Come on, Brent. Oh,
There's a fly ball on the run. Spellman up against the wall. And going into second is Gallagher. Well, Spellman got in and got on his giddy up. He just didn't get there in time. Here's Albrecht.
let's go, Brent. Come on.
Albrecht the batter.
Come on, Brent.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Two out. 1 aboard.
Come on, Brent.
Now the delivery just a little outside the ball.
Come on.
Now the pitch. In there for a strike.
Come on, one more. Let's go. One more. Come on, Brent. Go, Brent. Come on.
Little squibber. Ground ball. Picked up by Mazzoni. The throw
Got him. Oh, boy. That was
in time. And the inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. And here's Danny Keogh. Now to lead off the bottom half of the frame. Ball curved outside. Ball 1 to Keogh. In tie the ball. Line shot, base hit. Single to left. And here's Steve Marte. Marte grounded into a comebacker double play. Home to first. From the pitcher. Swing and a miss, strike. Now, the good thing about New Trier is that a lot of guys can come through for you with clutch hits. The bad thing is that sometimes you expect it from people that are not delivering. Bounces in the dirt. Oh, guy actually hit the ump in the face here. I hate to show this again, but let's do that. Usually I do not like to show people getting hurt, anybody getting hurt, but I only saw him move away here and saw the ball bounce in. Yeah, 55-footer. And right there, right off the face mask, side of the mask. Fortunately, the mask. But he's okay, I think. It's nice to know that the catcher here was more concerned with the umpire, really, than he was with where the ball went. There you see it ricocheting off. Right there, just straight up off the side of the mask, and he goes down. He's not really looking. See, you can see the catcher there's not really looking for the ball. The ball's behind him. So he's really watching out for the umpire. Fortunately, he's okay, and it was the mask that got it. That's a ball. There's a fly ball. Little pop-up. And the shortstop has it for the out. One away. Here's Ryan Spellman. The center fielder. Pitch out. Nobody going. The ball. Ball one. Went to bunt. Pulled the bat back. Ball two. The coach for Glenbrook South trying to get a call from the ump. That's low ball. 3-0 to Ryan Spellman. Keogh leads off second. The pitch by Christensen. Ball four. And there's two aboard. Here's Mark Mazzoni. So two aboard. Now ball goes around the plate. Ball two. Fourth inning. 2 on, 1 out. There's a strike. Mazzoni flew out to left, struck out in his 2 previous plate appearances. Now the pitch. High fly ball. On the run. Oh, it won't get to it. Up against the wall. Here comes Spellman. He's on his way home. Here comes the throw. Not in time. Here goes the runner to third. They got him. So score that as a double. 2 runs. Spellman and Keogh. And Mazzoni out at third for the second out. And here's Rosinski. The Trevians have regained the lead here, 6-5. In tie to ball. Rosinski, 1 official at bat, was hit by a pitch and scored a run in the third, batting here in the fourth. Now the delivery in there for a strike. Now we've got lots of baseball left on our schedule inside of ball.
Good take.
Chris Harang on deck. Inside a ball, and Teddy Brzezinski has drawn a walk. Well, that's the important thing, getting on base. Here's Chris Harang. Grounded out to the first baseman. And Senedinger out of here. Out over to the left field fence. Ball outside, ball one. There goes the runner. And Teddy Rowe will make it without a throw. And we have a pitching change. We have a change coming in for the Titans. Sean Coons coming in to pitch. Keith Christensen will go back behind the plate. So Coons on the pitch. Sean Coons, the new pitcher for the Titans. And Chris Harang to face him. Christensen now catching. Pitch is low, ball. Outside a ball. And Harang also draws a walk. It was 2-0 when he came in. When Coons came in. So he gave 2 walks. Foul ball, out of play. Down the right field line. Here's Bob Anderson. Safe on an error. And a triple. Last time up to the right field wall. He sends another one. A long fly ball. Center fielder waiting, though. Has it for the out. And in the inning, 2 runs on 2 hits. And the Trevians lead 6-5. We'll be back with more. Set to lead off this inning. Now the catcher the Titans. For the Titans. Pitches low, a ball. Shadow's getting a little long here. Lengthy ball game today. Pitch on the way, and that's low, a ball. A lot of pitches thrown. Twice the Trevians have sent 7 to the plate. And once 6, and the Titans have gone 11 in 1 inning. The plate. Sent 11 to the plate. Here's a strike. Inside a ball. As we said today, we have to shoot from behind the catcher. There's a fly ball. Little pop-up and taken by Keogh.
I will. Take care.
1 out. Here's Lofgren. Going inside a ball. Ball 2. Here's a fly ball. Also a little pop-up. Everybody on the run. No. Just a little bit out of the reach of Mike Wertheimer. Nice effort. Down the first base line. Lofgren continues to bat. There's a strike. That's low ball. Line shot over Harang, base hit single. Here's the pitch, low and away, a ball. This is Baldwin, no, Coons. Sean Coons batting. Ball back. Sean Coons batting. The pitcher squares to bunt. There's the bunt. They throw it to second and nobody there. Now the throw to third. High. So you got to score that as an error. Fielder's choice, I suppose. And Coach Napoleon, obviously a little ticked off, took some time to go out and talk to people out there. Runners on it, first and third. And a ground ball. The throw, nope, nothing. Everybody say. Another error. Run in. There's a strike. Boston bats. 2 on. 1 out. There's a fly ball. Spellman over. Has it for the out. Here's Luft. Swing and a miss. Strike. Two on. Another run in. Tied at 6. Little foul tip. Time called. Luft steps out. He's ready again. High and away, a ball. Top of the 5th. Titans batting. So comebacker over to first. 1-3 on the putout in the inning. 1 run on 1 hit. 2 errors. 2 left. And we have another substitution here. Blake Morris now in the game for the Titans. As I've mentioned in some of my earlier broadcasts over the years, I used to teach at Glenbrook South many years ago. Well, I worked at Glenbrook South many years ago. Goodness gracious, 20 years ago now. Here's Sortle. In there for a strike. Brett Sortle, the batter. Bottom of the fifth inning. Swing and a miss. Strike two.
Go, Sortle!
There's a line shot, base hit. And he gets by the center fielder there and allows Sortle to get on over to second. So, leadoff double by Brett Sortle. And here's Mike Wertheimer. Wertheimer, the batter. There's a bunt, and it's a beauty. Everybody's going to make it this time. Safe all around. A little bunt single. And runners at the corners for Danny Keogh. Keogh officially 0 for 1. Or 1 for 2, rather, at the plate. But's been on base twice. Error got him there in the first inning. Second inning. Time called. And Christensen out to have a word with Coons. Now we're ready. Throw to first, runner back. The magic of trying to shoot through screens. Again, the throw over there, and again, Wertheimer back. Time call. Outside the ball.
That's a good take, Buck.
2-0 the count. There's a strike on the outside corner. 2-1 to the second baseman. Now the pitch outside. 3-1. 3 balls and a strike to Keogh. And he reaches down and hits a fly ball. Everybody gives a chase. Nobody gets there. Here's the throw to second. They got him. But the run scores. Therefore, you score that as a fielder's choice. Wertheimer out at second. Here's Zach Martin batting for Marte. There's a strike. Zach Martin batting for Marte. I'm sure Steve will re-enter. This is an offensive mood. Throw to first, runner back. So 1 out, 1 on. Swing and a miss, strike. As we said, a lengthy ball game today. Line shot, that's going to be a base hit. That's going to go all the way to the wall or thereabouts. And Martin, a little bit of a stutter into step there. A little indecision perhaps. And safe at second. Frighteningly close. Here's Spellman. So 2 on, 1 out. Pitch to Spellman. Strike on the outside corner. Spellman has singled, walked, and scored 2 runs, stole a base. Batting here. Little squibber foul with a 1 out. Another run in. Trevian's lead now 7-6. And a blooper falls in for the base hit single. 1 run scoring. Martin over to third. Another run in. Here's Mazzoni, and again the coach out to have a word. You talk too much, you worry me to death. You talk too much, you even worry my pet. You just talk too much. You talk about people that you... So here's Mazzoni. Runners at the corners. Coons delivers. Outside a ball. Runners at the corners. Pitch on the way. Low. A ball. One out. 2 runs in. There's a strike. Now the pitch. There goes the runner. Ground ball. Pick it up. Throw to first. Get him 4-3 on the play. Runner comes home. So Spellman on at second. And here's Ted Rosinski. 2 out. And again, the Trevians have sent 7. There's the throw to first. Third, rather. And yet a stolen base for Spellman. Inside a ball. So Ryan Spellman with his second stolen base. Ryan got a big jump. And one of the fastest players in the state of Illinois. That's a ball. Last year, combination of the regular season and the American Legion, he had something like 70 stolen bases. A little foul tip. Somewhere in that range. The all-time record for stolen bases in a season is Tim DeRosa in 97. And nowhere close to that. Strike 3, and Teddy's out. In the inning, 1, 2, 3 runs on 3 hits. And we'll be back with more. Well, not very much to say when you make 5 big errors. You pitch high and tight a ball. 3, 4, and 5 due up for the Titans here. High pop-up. And a windshield whacker.
Oh, minor damage.
Sawich, Gallagher, and Albrecht due up. Inside a ball. Brett Wilson on the mound. Fly ball, center field, and out. Taken by Spellman. One up, one down. Gallagher takes a strike. Gallagher bats. One out. 5 big errors today for the Trevians. Not going to go very far doing that. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. I don't care who you are or how good you are. What makes good teams great is doing everything well. There's a line shot right back up the middle. Base hit. Dingle, and here's Albrecht. So run around at first. One away. Pitch is low, ball. Well, next week, here on the network, those of you watching on New Trier Lyceum will see New Trier Niles West. Those of you on the regular network will see New Trier Niles West and Highland Park versus Niles West. Pitch is high, throw to third. They got him. He strayed a little bit too far. And the coach over to have a bit of a word with him, with the umpire, making his feelings known about that. Now the pitch on the way, high a ball. Outside a ball and a walk. So one runner taken off the base, and now another one put back on. Here's Christensen. Little pop-up. Everybody giving chase. And Wertheimer. Oh, a little snow cone. But able to hold on for the out. In the inning, no runs on one hit. One left. Chris Harang leads it off. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch is low, ball. Now the delivery. In there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Harang, homer. Ground out to first. A walk. Pitch is low, ball. That's a ball. Skips away on the low inside pitch. So this year, the playoffs basically going to be everybody right on up the shore here. Ball 4. And Harang leads off the inning with a walk. Here's Bob Anderson, and we have a pinch runner, Rosen, in to run for Harang. substituting liberally here. There's a strike. Run. Pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball. Shortstop has it. He didn't have it. And everybody's safe. That's an error. Should have had it. Didn't have it. 2 on. Nobody out. Here's Sorrell. Brett Sorrell, 2 for 3 on the day. Run scored. Has to get the signal down. Now the pitch. That's a strike. Now next week, our New game, New Trier and Niles West. And the week after, we'll have both ends of the New Trier Maine South doubleheader. And Lyceum will also be getting the New Trier Notre Dame game. And then it's on to the playoffs. So 3 weeks from now, we'll be into the playoffs. There's a foul ball. New Trier has sponsored the playoffs. There's a ground ball taken by the third baseman. Whoa! He had a little problem with that one. Nearly had it bobbled out of his hand. So runners on at first and second still with 1 out on the fielder's choice, and here's Wertheimer. And he fouls one off. Windshield whacker down the line. But this year, New Trier going to be putting in some new dugouts. And I think they're going to be doing that basically during the playoffs so that it'll be done in time for the American Legion season. There's a line shot, base hit. Here comes the runner. He's coming home, and they got the runner caught up between the bases here, and they tag him out. The single, run batted in, and the runner tagged out again. 2 out. Danny Keogh. He's been on base 3 times, once by an error, once by a single, and once by a fielder's choice. He has scored 2 runs off that slow bounder. Second baseman has it. Throw to first, and we go to the 7th. Trevian's leading 10-6. We'll be back with more. We go to the 7th inning, and John Mickley now on. Mickley and Rosen has moved in to play third here as we go to the 7th inning. Lofgren, pitch inside of ball. In there for a strike. 1-1. 1-1 the count. Third pitcher of the day for the Trevians. Pitch is low, ball. Swing and a miss. Strike. Oh, it's 10-6. I goofed that up. 10-6 the score. Obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a ball. Foul ball back to the screen. That'll wake you up. Coming back at you. If you weren't paying attention before, you are now, aren't you? Foul ball back. High pop-up and a windshield whacker. The delivery. Ball 4. And you never like to see that.
That's a good ball.
Never like to see that first pitch. First batter walking. There we go. Now we got it right. Here's Coons. I take that back. Chromides again. Shave and haircut, 2 of it. So Chromides has re-entered. In there for a strike. Run around at first. Nobody out. Top of the 7th. There's a foul ball back to the screen and a little bit on the other side. Ground ball through for the base hit. Single for Chromides. And here's D'Agostino. If everything is going according to Hoyle, yeah. Okay. D'Agostino and Marte out to have a quick word with his pitcher, John McElwee. Now the delivery. Swinging a ground ball. Slow roller. Picked up. Throw to second. No. Safe on the first. Or did they get him? Runner scores. Now the runner is out at first. They got a deal off of that one, but a run came in. There of what going in to break up the double play. And in high school, you have to avoid the contact, and if you don't, you're out. So that's what I'm assuming that was, as a pitch low ball. So now it's 10-7. One out, one on. Around the pitch. In there for a strike. Outside a ball. And another walk. Second walk of the inning. So, first and second with one out. And a pitch low a ball. Here's Morris. Batting in Luff's position, number 2 in the lineup. Ball 2. Time called. And we have Duncan Elmer warming up. In the bullpen, there's a ball. And a ball. Ball 4. So the bases are loaded. And coming on to pitch, Duncan Elmer. So Morris on at first. Lawson on at second. And D'Agostino on at third. And here's Sawich. Bases loaded. Pitch is outside a ball.
Pinch. Good toss,
Ball 2. In there for a strike. Number 3 hitter in the Titans lineup. Sawich has only been on base once via a walk. And he sends a base hit to right field. 1 run. Everybody moves up a base. So, 2 runs in to a board. Here's Gallagher. That's a ball, high and tight. Now the delivery. In there for a strike.
Hey, Donkey, go PK. Yeah.
In there for a strike as well. Strike 2. Time called. Gallagher steps out.
What are you guessing here, Banner? What are you guessing? Slurve. Give me the dark one. High heat. Yeah,
Oh! A luscious curveball, but curved around the plate, according to the umpire. Now, time called.
Give us a home field stretch here.
Gallagher. And they have word. One out. Low a ball. And the count has gone full on Gallagher. Albrecht on deck. 2 runs in the inning. Bases loaded. 1 out. Duncan Elmer, 4th pitcher of the ball game. Swing and a miss on a pitch that he shouldn't have swung at. Thank you. On the Trevian standpoint, here's Albrecht.
Going for that high heater.
Bases loaded. Lawson the batter. Lawson on third. Morris on second. Sawich on first. Albrecht batting. 2 out. There's a strike. Strike 1. Now they pitch. In there? No. Again curved. Around the plate, he says. 1-1 to Albrecht.
He did.
Outside a ball. 2-1.
Okay, let's go.
Foul tip. Strike. Here comes the runner home. He makes it safe. Stolen base. Here comes the runner again. Bark. And 2 runs have scored, and we're tied up at 10. 2 out. Runners on. Strike 3. So we go to the bottom of the 7th. 4 runs in the inning on 2 hits. 2 stolen bases on that. And we have a new pitcher coming in. Now pitching is number 24, and I will look see who that is. Danny Thompson. Danny Thompson now pitching. And a strike to Marte. 3 big walks in that inning. And 2 stolen bases. And the top of the frame. So 10-10 the score. As we go to the bottom of the 7th. Pitch is high, a ball. Steve Marte. And low, a ball. Pitch is outside a ball, and Marte is aboard on the walk. And here's Ryan Spellman. Bottom of the 7th, Ryan Spellman, the batter. Throw to first. Nearly threw it away. Spellman been on base 3 times. Scored 2 runs, 2 stolen bases, 2 hits, and a walk. There's a ball, low, and stolen base for Marte. So runner on at second. Dutch out to have a word.
Go for the small ball. Who's next there? Yes.
With his crew here. You talk too much, you worry me to death. You talk. Ryan Spellman. I might give him an intentional walk. Threatened, yeah, he did throw it away. The way he did that, I thought he held on to the ball, but he didn't. Threw it into the dirt.
ACT.
That's a ball. Into the dirt. Over to third. Goes Marte. 90 feet away from scoring the winning run. They're going to intentionally walk Spellman.
How many you want, Coach?
And now also Mazzoni.
For you, Teddy.
So the intentional passes here, 2 of them lulled the bases with nobody out. And here's Teddy Rosinski. So 2 intentional walks. Marte at third. Mazzoni at first. Spellman at second. And Teddy Rosinski, the batter, with a chance to be the hero here. Here's a pitch low, a ball. Ball 1. So a Trevian at every base. Nobody out. Bottom of the 7th inning.
No strike here.
And that's low, a ball. This is sort of a game where nobody really deserves to win. This has not been a stellar performance on either side of the ball here today. A lot of errors. A lot of miscues. Now the pitch. It's a strike, knee high, inside corner.
No date.
Now the delivery. Swinging a foul ball, out of play. In tight, it hit him, and the ball game is over. A hit batter. Second time Rosinski got hit today, and the run comes home to win it. We'll be back in just a moment to wrap this sorry game up. Well, the final word on this one, and like I said, it isn't pretty, for the New Trier Trevians, 11 runs on 10 hits, 5 errors, 4 stolen bases, 7 walks, 3 strikeouts. They were struck out 3 times, and they left 10 on base. For the Glenbrook South Titans, 10 runs on 10 hits, 3 errors, 2 stolen bases, 8 walks, 4 strikeouts, and they left 11. So between them, they had 15 walks in the ball game today, and between them, they left 21 players on base, and between them, 8 errors. So a very sloppy ball game today. This is Mark Braun. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast this week. Join us next week for more sports action here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And for all of us, as always, we say,